And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Colorado Rockies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, this is one of the most picturesque settings there is in the entire sport.
You've got the trees out in center field. You've got the waterfall. You've got just tremendous backdrop of the mountains. But one thing about this ballpark is it plays fast. So you got to be ready defensively, and you also have to keep the ball down, set your sights just a little bit lower because of the altitude and elevation. Pitches don't break as well.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway, and on the mound today, German Marquez. What's the scouting report on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Now at the plate, Steven Kwan. Inside corner, that's a strike. And this one is off and running. The 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire zone shapes up today.
Down the line, and that's a foul ball. Next offering way upstairs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and he's fooled.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. It looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's the Guardians lineup now.
Batting third,
and it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Hit on the ground to short. Sends it to Tolia. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Guardians fail to score. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Denver, and on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Tanner Bybee. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Brenton Doyle, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Rocchio makes the catch, and there's one gone. Time to check out the Rockies lineup.
Baseman, Ryan McMahon.
There's Ryan McMahon now. Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And ball one.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And that one missing low. Next offering is in for a strike. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Swing at a ground ball, and it stays fair.
Batting fourth.
So a man at first. Here's Michael Tolia. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And downstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. And they jump out front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Here is Chris Bryant. This one lifted in the air, left field. Quan makes the grab, and that is that. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly, and it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Second inning set to go. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Marquez back to work. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, center fielder Lane Thomas.
Here comes Lane Thomas. Thomas patrolling center field, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a 5th-round pick
1-0
back in 2014. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
tapped in front of the plate. Now he launches a throw over his head, and this ball is going to wind up out of play.
Well, he just tried to force a play that wasn't there. Ends up a single and a throwing error. So now they have to deal with a runner in scoring position. You know, good communication on the field can make a big difference on a play like that.
And now Angel Martinez. And that one way outside. And now it's even 1-1. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Man at second. That pitch clips the outside corner. And the count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And here it comes. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Forget it. And we're all square. It's 2-2.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Next to hit, Will Brennan. Still only one out here in the inning. Up the middle, jumps, throws, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Batting eighth, catcher Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He circles the bases. Second home run of the inning for him. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 away with nobody on. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. That one's in there. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones.
Nolan Jones.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Man, he really sells the
strikes.
changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch misses outside. And a count now even up. On the ground, right side. And a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2-2 now. And that just misses. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. And that one fouled off. On the ground to third. And it stays fair. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here.
Batting
Turned on it
8th,
nicely.
right
Definitely
fielder.
a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too
Failure.
much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So up next, Sam Hilliard. Fought off foul. Check swing, called strike. Jones on second. Estrada at first with no outs. Got him. And that is a big first out.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Jacob Stallings now. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That just misses. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. On to Santana. 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
On to the third inning. And the batter now, Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Outside.
That's outside. And the count is 1-2. Line drive. And foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter Kyle Manzardo.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
Let's go, Rockies!
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
One out, runner at second. Jose Ramirez now at the plate. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. Just missed.
Ball two.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more.
Ball three.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And ball four, two aboard.
Now batting, first baseman Carlos Santana.
So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 on, 1 out. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1 and 2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there.
I got 3 and 2.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Ground ball could be 2. Save!
No, he's safe.
Now batting, the center fielder Lane Thomas.
So bases all loaded up. And now the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Golden opportunity right here.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman Angel Martinez.
Now here is Angel Martinez. He's already homered here in this one. And he hits a ground ball right side. He steps on the bag, out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but can't get anyone across. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Guardians 3 and the Rockies 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle.
And there's a ball.
0-1, no strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed. That
That's
one
a ball.
misses. 3 balls and a
3
strike.
balls, 1 strike.
Late swing fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Drilled out towards left center field. That one is back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 3-3. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Just missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Tied up here in the early going. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Long gone. That one felt good. It's 4-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezekiel Tovar. Fastball for a strike at 95.
0-1's the count.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the last half of the 3rd. That one ripped. Way back there. It's off the top of the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Man at second.
Ball.
All these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
And there's a foul ball.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitch.
To third, tag, got him. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
That one
Oh, that's
missed.
low.
2 outs, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. On to the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan.
Will Brennan.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Next to hit, Bo Naylor. Right through there for a strike. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 5-4.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's Brian Rocchio. He's 0 for 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Quan in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
On the ground, and that's just foul. 2 runs across in the inning, top half of inning number 4. Next offering in there for a strike, and the count 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Hit in the air left field. Jones settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter Kyle Manzardo.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. That one ripped but foul. And that one is inside ball 1. And that is downstairs. 2-1. And that one sliced foul. Next pitch misses way outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one 95 to finish him off. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now a 5-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Nolan Jones. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
To the right side. Santana takes it himself. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman
Thairo Estrada digging in for the Rockies.
Estrada.
1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. The Guardians leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a ball. Off the mark there. Ball 3. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now batting.
And now the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. His first at bat was a strikeout. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And that's in there at the knees.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And they'll do it again. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Rockies are down quietly. They trail it 5-4. And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Ramirez, an all-star a season ago, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Ball one.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Lucas Gilbreth getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Alexander warming up as well.
Let's go, Rockies.
There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the
Now
count
batting,
right there.
first
Just found a way to
baseman,
slap
Carlos
that ball down the
Santana.
third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. German Marquez is done in this one, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for the
Justin
Rockies.
Lawrence gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number 61.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. 0 for 2 in this one. That's too low,
that's
and
down.
that's ball one.
Let's go, Rockies.
Hammered, base hit. Ramirez coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 6-4.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Here's Lane Thomas. First pitch misses. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. That one
balls,
misses.
1 strike.
Now 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball to the right side. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Santana headed for the plate. He'll score.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runner at third, nobody out. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Angel Martinez. Just off the outside edge, 1-0. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get there. In comes the run from third to add on. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
In there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Outside low, and the count even 1-1. Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically
Now
likes to shoot the ball
catcher,
the other
Bo
way,
Miller.
but that time, a little anxious.
And up next for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Man at second. A little bit low.
1-1.
And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one the other way, and foul ball.
Just a matter of inches from picking up an RBI base hit and maybe a double in the process. That was barely foul.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Pitch misses there, 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Hard hit left side. That's out number 2.
Up next for Cleveland's shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Brian Rocchio will hit next. Up
Ball
and
one.
in, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Justin Lawrence gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
New
for
pitcher
the
in the game for the
Rockies.
Rockies, Tanner Gordon.
Number 29.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Back to the top of the lineup, Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 in this one. That one's in there, 0-1. Rocchio off of first with 2 away. And a slider misses down and away. Out to short. They take the force out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Guardians 9 and the Rockies 4. Back here in Denver, and here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings.
Bybee back to work.
Ball,
Fastball
that's
is
out.
outside. Fouled off left side. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. And downstairs.
2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing
Now
excellent
batting,
control and command,
center
not
fielder,
walking opposing
Rockies.
batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Doyle in the
0-1
box
to the
now.
count.
No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's
One
in the
ball,
dirt.
2
And the count
strikes.
1-2. And that's in the
2-2
dirt.
count.
Off the
3-2.
mark there. 3-2 now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And that one in the air center field. Thomas under it. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies.
McMahon.
That's
Nope,
a little
that's
bit
a ball.
low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Fouled off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And now 2-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 9-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. That misses off the outside edge. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Picked in the dirt, but he beats it. What an effort that time.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Michael Toglia. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. That one fouled off. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Kwan makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the Rockies do get one back via the solo homer. It's now 9-5. Back after this on the show. Back here at Coors Field, now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a foul out of play. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lucas Gilbert up and throwing. Alexander getting cranked up as well. That one a little bit high, and a count 2-1. And that is out of play. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering misses, and now it's 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Jose Ramirez. And there's the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Manzardo on at first, nobody out. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one down.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at bat alive.
Let's go, Rockies!
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Lane Thomas now. Up and in. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Estrada snags it for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Angel Martinez.
Angel Martinez getting ready to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. This to third, McMahon. Zips it to first, That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Carlos Santana, so smooth for the Guardians. And they've doubled things up now at 10-5. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for
Back
Cleveland.
now for the bottom of the sixth, and
Number
there's a new
16.
pitcher on the mound, Jacob Junis.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big
Leading
leads
off for the
because
Rockies.
it just doesn't have the same
Designated
intensity
hitter,
as a tight
Chris
game. So we'll see how
Bryant.
sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swung on, belted. That's back. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they close the gap. It's 10-6. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Jones stands in now and watches strike one.
But all these Rockies digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
And
Inside,
ball one.
ball one.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Tyro Estrada
Up next
digging in for the Rockies.
Second baseman.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Thomas under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Sam
2 outs, base is empty.
Hilliard.
And now the right fielder, Sam Hilliard, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one's a little bit low, and it's 1-0.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swing and a ground ball,
Nope, that's foul.
and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-run game at 10-6. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives, and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Ball
That's
1
a
there.
ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
just missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Foul ball.
Let's go, Rockies.
That one missed.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. The Guardians go down in order as the lead holds at 10-6. Bottom of the 7th.
Leading
Now the
off for
Rockies
the
catcher,
Rockies.
Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings.
That
1-0.
misses the zone. Ball 1. There's the strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the
1-1.
team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball,
Clearly he was sitting on a
2 strikes.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Good eye in that
Next ball,
spot.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's
3
down and
balls,
in.
2 strikes.
To third, Ramirez. Tosses across
Got
to
him.
first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Center fielder,
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out
Doyle.
front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. That's
Ball
down
1.
and in. A slider missed. The Rockies down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground right side. 2 up, 2
He's
down.
out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
2 down, base is empty. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon.
Let's go, Rockies.
And there's a ball.
Hey. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Outside corner for a strike.
Probably
ball,
the
2
best
strikes.
one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Next pitch is inside. It's 2-2. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies as the lead holds at 10-6. And we're back. Now here is Stephen Kwan. Gordon back to work. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. Movement in the bullpen. Lucas Gilbreth, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Alexander also throwing. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Had a pretty ugly over going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A monster shot to right. It's 12-6.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tanner Gordon departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Victor
the
Vodnik
Rockies.
gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the eighth. That one inside. Now 1-2. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They
Santana.
had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So a man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Doyle sizes this one up. Nabs it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
In the air, right field. Hilliard on his horse. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. 13-6.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Angel Martinez. And first offering is fouled off. And
That's
ball
a ball.
1.
1-1.
Next
Ball
offering
2.
is downstairs. And a breaking ball misses
1 strike.
outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 outs. That's a walk.
Ball
Went
4.
with another
Breaking
changeup but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a
Now
very
batting,
aggressive
right
secondary
fielder,
lead. So a
Will
ball down the
Brennan.
line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Lined into right. Hilliard makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. Guardians on top, 13-6. Back here in Denver,
Leading off
ready for the
for the
bottom of the
Rockies,
8th. So in
the
now for
shortstop,
Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar.
Tovar.
And he pumps it a strike.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop
ball 2.
takes the ball. That one hammered but pulled foul. Next
We got
offering
full
is
count.
outside. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Handles, throws to
He's out.
first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting, first baseman,
Michael Tolia digging in for the Rockies. Ball 1, no strikes. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. The Guardians up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out to short. Oh, great stop. To first. And very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there.
Now
Lays
batting,
out, knocks
the
the ball down, and
designated
then
hitter,
fires with that rocket arm
Bryant.
all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Two down, base is empty. Here's Chris Bryant now. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. is outside.
Two balls, two strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Naylor makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the 9th. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Just missed. The 1-0. Just off the inside edge. Here's a 2-0. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 14-6. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
So digging in, Brian Rocchio. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 9th. To the right side. In plenty of time to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one missed. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. That's long gone. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 15-6.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Victor Vodnik out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
Here's a new
Rockies.
pitcher from the pen, Scott Alexander.
Number 52.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Scott Alexander.
One out, base is empty. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. One down, base is empty. This one chopped to first. Tolia takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. A switch hitter batting right.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Foul ball. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. And that one hit to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time. And they do get the third out. The inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here's Nolan Jones.
Left fielder, Nolan Jones.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
1-1.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Chopped to the right side. Naylor throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyro
Estrada, the next to hit, 1 for 3. That's in there. It's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that one is downstairs. And 1-1.
Ball 2.
And that one is lifted in the air. In the air to make the catch.
Now batting, right fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Rockies down to their last out. And now the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. In for a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. That's
1
inside.
ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. This could end it. And that one misses up and in. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, as much action as there was in this one, really impressive performance from the bats on the winning side. They gave up quite a few runs, but they still blew them out of the water. They have to be feeling pretty good about themselves offensively right now.
This one ends 15-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.